you have heard about Nashville real estate right now. The market is on fire, okay? And if anyone is looking to buy or sell your home in Nashville, please call Tony and Keisha Tate. They have got you covered. Together, they are Exit Master Realty's Tate team, and that's TATE. You can reach out to them at 615 554 9795 or by their website, www.exitmasterrealtytateteam.com. Or you can reach them on my website at yoursmallbusinesspodcast.net/sponsors. From search to signing to selling and relocating, the Take team can take care of all your real estate needs. So much for joining me today on another episode of Your Small Business Podcast. I'm on episode 18. And today, just want to talk a minute about execution. Execution of your plan, your goals. What is that thing that you've been saying you are going to do, but you haven't did it yet? Now, I'm not talking to the ones that's doing it. You're out there, you have your goals, you have your why, and you're out there rocking it. I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people, the ones that are like, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. My dream is to do this. My dream is to open a business. My dream is to make, some craft and sell it. My dream is to write a book. My dream is to own, a boutique, start a nonprofit. Whatever the case may be, that's what I'm talking about. What is that you've been saying that you're going to do, but you have not did it yet? See, you can talk all day about it, but you haven't walked the walk. Just been talking. And for some of us, we do this for years. We'll talk about this big plan that we have, this big thing we're going to do, but it never happens. And that's why I want to talk about execution, because when you start executing that idea, things start to change. Your life starts to change. Execution is when your money starts to look different. And that different is a good different. That's when your money looks different. And so far, you've been doing a lot of talking and no doing. A lot of false starts. You start good for a few weeks, you're ready, you're pumped up, you're motivated, you jump in with both feet, and then something happens. Life happens. Something happens and you stop. And you never get back started. And then we find ourselves stuck, trying to get back in that zone and get motivated, but you can't ever get back there. Because once you stop, it's that's it. There's no starting back. Then it goes back. It's like a whole nother cycle. Then you go back to the whole just talking about it. I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to do it. I'm serious, y'all. I'm going to do it. See, I started, y'all. I did. Give me credit. I'm going to start back. And it's that continuous cycle. And I think that for some people, they don't start back because their why is just not big enough. Your why, and don't get mad when I say this. I know I'm going to step on some people's toes, but your why is weak. You have a weak why as to why you're doing this, why you want to do this business, why you want to fulfill this dream. Well, obviously, the why is not strong enough because you don't care to go through with it. Your why doesn't affect anyone else. So it doesn't matter if you win or you lose, if you start or you stop, because it doesn't affect anyone else. So that, to me, that means you're not ready to make a change. You're content. You're not hungry enough to get it. And I'm talking to people out there that is ready right now. The people that is ready to make that change and make their life, make them feel like they have a purpose that is bigger than themselves. When you finally say enough is enough, you want more, you need more. You know you were supposed to be using your gifts that God gave you, but you're not using them right now. But if you know you have a gift and you are supposed to be walking in that gift and helping people and serving others, that's who I'm talking about. I'm talking to those people right now. So my question to you is, what is that thing that you have to get done? What is that business you want to start? You know, life is just too short to waste. So what is that? And what we're going to do right now, we're going to stop. You're going to stop me talking, pause me, and go get a piece of paper and a pencil. All right? That's what you're going to do. Go get a piece of paper, get a pencil, get a pen, get a marker, get a crayon, whatever you can get. Go grab that. And while you grab that, we're going to take a quick break to get a word in from my sponsors. And then we're going to come back with a piece of paper and a pencil or a crayon. And we're going to write some things down. And we're going to get this idea you have going. Be right back. Ladies, my Business Women's Network, Crown for Success, we are looking for women who want to be women's empowerment influencers. We are now recruiting 25 women's empowerment influencers to make a profound impact on women's lives across the globe. And there's so many women that this speaks to. So if you love everything girl boss, girl power, boss babe, women supporting women, this is for you. You stand with women and have a strong desire to see every woman succeed. Or perhaps you're a stay-at-home mom that is looking for a way to supplement your income while spending the precious time you have with your children. Or perhaps you're in a multi-level marketing, agency such as It Works, Herbalife, Avon, Mary Kay, but haven't quite seen the results that you were promised or that you hoped for when first joining. Perhaps maybe you just graduated with your degree in a field that you're not even interested in anymore. Or maybe you're a college student who went to school for the sake of your parents and got a degree in something that your mom wishes she would have done. Or maybe you're stuck in a dead-end job with little to no promotional opportunities in sight. Whatever the case, this opportunity is for you. If you are ready to make money and make an impact, influencing and supporting women and learning how to grow and build your business, this opportunity is for you. Just go to my website, yoursmallbusinesspodcast.net/sponsors to get all the information that you need and a quick video to watch in becoming a women's empowerment influencer. So we're back, and I hope you have your pens and pencils ready, your notebook paper, or your notepad, your sticky notes, whatever you got to write with. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to write this idea down that you have. Because let me tell you, it's something about writing it down, seeing the words on paper. And then my thing is, once you write it down, it's no longer a thought. See, all great ideas, they start as thoughts. I mean, that's how they start. But once you write it down, it's now a plan. Like, this is no longer an idea. An idea is just a thought in your head. But now that you've written it down, it's no longer a thought. It's no longer an idea. It's a plan, okay? So let's write down that one thing you need to do. What is that? What is that goal? Write it down. You know what it is. It's going to come easy to you because you know exactly what it is. It's something you've been thinking about, something you've been dreaming about. You've been daydreaming. And the thing is, when you daydream, you see that end goal. You see yourself where you want to be. You see yourself running that business. You see yourself doing what it is that you want to do. You think about it all day. So let's write that down, okay? Let's write that down because you are ready to make that change. You're desperate to make that change. You're ready. So while you write down what it is, that thing that you want to do so bad, where is it that you're trying to get to? Where is that goal going to take you? Now, let's write down a year. We got to write a date. Write the year and write the month that you will have this done. A year from now, 6 months from now, write that down. Because you can't have a goal. You can't have something that you're going toward, that you're trying to do, and you don't have a date on it. Because if you don't have a date on it, you'll never get it done. You have to have a date. You have to say, okay, by December 31st, 2021, I will have this business and this will happen. Because let me tell you, I have a goal. Oh, and I'm going to say this, and some people's going to hear it. They're going to be like, what? But yes, one of my goals is by the end of this year, December 31st, 2021, I will double my yearly salary as a nurse and put my notice in and do my business coaching, my business and mindset coaching solely. Like, that's it. That's the only thing that I do. Because I make so much money with it, I don't need my nursing job anymore. That's my goal. And I have a date, December 31st, 2021. Now, I do know some coworkers listen to this. And I'm going to get it in the morning. When I come in the office, they're going to say, oh, that's your goal? I'm going to say, that's my goal between me and Jesus, okay? and my podcast friends. Yes, that's my goal. But that is it. But once you take that goal and you put a date, right? That means this is a plan. And now you've got to do everything that you have to do to execute that plan and make that goal. So now that you've written that, you've got your date. You get your date and your year that this is going to happen. I need you to write down 2 or 3 people that you love more than anything. 2 or 3 people, 4 or 5. How many you got? 2 to 5 people, but just write them down. People that you love and will do anything for those people. And write down how you reaching your goal, how will that affect their lives? Now, I know a lot of you, we all have children. We have, our significant others and our spouses. How would their lives change if you got on the grind? Will their lives change for the better? I'm sure it will. If you reach your business goals, they will be living lovely and be so happy. Won't have to worry about a thing. Isn't that a great feeling to know that you can do that? Yeah. All right. So after you write that down, write down one person that you trust that can hold you accountable for reaching these goals. One person that can hold you accountable. That one person that you can rely on to say, hey, you told me that you were going to call those investors about your store. You said you're going to call and you were supposed to have a meeting. Oh, didn't you tell me you had a Zoom meeting with so-and-so? And you trying to go out? No, you got a Zoom meeting. You see what I'm saying? Name that, put the name of that person down that will hold you accountable. Okay? And then now you take what you have written down. You got your goal. You got your date that it's going to happen. You got your 2 to 5 people that you really love and how you doing what it is you're going to do that you know you can do, that you want to do, how their life will change for the better. Okay. And now you got the accountability partner. So now what you do is you take that paper, make copies of it, and you put that paper all over your house. I'm talking about in not just on the mirror. I always hear people say, I put this on my bathroom mirror. Yeah, go ahead. Put it on your bathroom mirror, but also put it on that bathroom door. Put it on the front, put it on the back of that door. Put it on your closet door. Put it on the walls. Put it on your dresser mirror. Put it on your kitchen refrigerator. Put it on the stove. Put it everywhere. Put it in your car on the steering wheel. Hell, in your bedroom, put it on the ceiling if you can. So when you open up your eyes in the morning, the first thing that you will see is that goal, those people that you love, that you will see that every day. And once you see that every day, you read that every day. You open up the door to your bathroom, boom, there it is. On this date, I will have this business My mom, my grandmother, my husband, my kids will be so happy. Look at that every day. And I'm telling you, you look at that every single day, you will start making those changes and doing what you need to do to progress to reach that goal. This really works. It sounds simple. Oh, just writing it down. Oh, this is going to change my life. I'm going to write this down and write this down. And boom, I'm going to start doing it. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, especially if you really want it. You will do it. And then when times get tough, when you get discouraged, when you want to quit, you go look at what you wrote down and remind yourself, this is my why. This is who I'm doing it for. It's not just about me. It's about them too. It's about my children. I want to make a better life for my children. I want to have, X amount of money in my account for their college fund. I want to make sure my mom is okay. When it's something that it all isn't about you, that's when you start to say, okay, I think I need to go on and do this. Because you never want to disappoint the people that you love, right? So, again, write all that down, post it everywhere you possibly can think of. Everywhere. So every time you look around, there it is staring at you. And I guarantee you will start making those moves. You will start aligning yourself to get to that goal. It works, people. It works. So that is what I wanted to talk about today. Execution. Because now that you've gotten all that written down, you can now execute right now. Get started. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, get started. Start your research, whatever you got to do to get it done. Hey, Google. I tell you, Google. You can learn so much in Google. Because if it's something that you don't know, Google it. Because right now, we don't have an excuse to say, I don't know. I just don't know how to do that. Honey, you better get on Google. If I can teach myself how to do a whole darn podcast, ooh, it's a lot of stuff people can do because I'm telling you. And I Googled it. Yes, I did. I Googled. Google and YouTube. You can build a whole town by yourself. All you got to do is go on YouTube and it's there. It's there. Somebody will teach you how to build a town, okay? But I'm telling you, if you want it, you will go get it. Execute is the word of the day. So I hope you all enjoyed episode number, what did I say this was? 17, 18? Episode 18 of Your Small Business Podcast. I will see you on Tuesday with another special guest. Remember, every Tuesdays is guests who want to showcase their businesses. If you are interested in being on the show, please email me at yoursmallbusinesspodcast@gmail.com. Do not forget to subscribe to the show so you won't miss any shows, because all my shows are good. I said it. Have a blessed rest of the week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.